guys, it's your girl Tesehki, and I'm here with Baddies Midwest, and I'm here with Grape Tea News. Mwah.
We're going to start off with oceans. Yes, you guys, we have not heard from lakes. All right, dirty lakes in a while. Yes, you guys, Jocelyn's Cabaret, if you're not familiar with her, okay? And she's actually throwing shade at Egypt. Yes, you guys, Egypt, who came over from Jocelyn's Cabaret. She is currently on Baddies USA Chapter 2, and she hasn't done nothing. And I thought I would never say this. Yes, puddles. Y'all, I would have rather have oceans, all right, puddles, okay, over Egypt. Yes, because whether y'all like her or not, she would have gave us a show. You're actually right. I forgot about oceans, right? I will go as far as to say that I'll replace Wet Wet. I know Wet Wet's hilarious. She's great comedy relief, but replace Wet Wet with oceans, right? And Kanaya, Egypt, and Neek with Danny, Andrea, and Sky. This show would have been so lit, y'all. This season would have been lit. Because Ocean's go do too much. She want the camera time. Danny, they not ducking red. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. Oh my God. But yes. We got Oceans over here, okay? So yeah, shout out to Zeus How to See for the post. Oceans is shocked that Egypt is not doing enough for her on Baddies. Yeah, they said out of the cabaret girls, who y'all really feel like is a waste of space? Everybody but Amber. And I feel like Amber would have did so much more if she, didn't have to get the stitches, if she wasn't injured by Tesehki, right? We would have saw a lot more of her too. But Wet Wet is hilarious. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, Oceans can replace her for sure, right? So she says, I'm shocked Egypt not doing enough for me. Yeah. I'm not really shocked. I'm shocked, I guess. I'm more disappointed. I think shocked is a strong word. Disappointed. It's just like, girl, you got beef with Tesehki. You was like, you not ducking wreck. You not scary. It is what it is. And you literally disappeared for the rest of the season. Like, we forgot you even existed. Wow.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Wow. Yeah, so she said, put me in, coach. And yeah, somebody said, be for real, y'all. Ocean was in the field and wasn't getting out. Y'all funny as hell. She lost and won some, which is normal for someone who stay in the field. And y'all, I really hate that Bahati, Egypt, these cabaret girlies, these Gone Wild girlies are making me side with people I cannot stand, right? Like I said, I couldn't stand Lauren on Now That's TV, right? Was loving her on Baddies Gone Wild season 2, right? Mainly because of how the Baddies Gone Wild girls was moving. It was weird. Bahati moves over from Baddies Gone Wild over to chapter 2, and it's just a dud. We forgot you existed too. So y'all got me siding with TT. What the hell is going on? That's insane. In 2026, y'all, I'm rooting for TT to damn near win MVP, right? Which I technically don't think she deserved all the way. I'm just third place though, for sure. But obviously, Ciroc and Pressure been carrying. I got to give respect where respect is due. But TT doing her thing, right? So y'all got me rooting for TT, and you got me rooting for Oceans to be on Baddies. What is going on, y'all?
I swear.
This can't be life. Any food. Let's move along, y'all. I will say this. Respect. I gotta give respect where respect is due, y'all. Dava working. Okay, whether y'all appreciate it or not, y'all think it's organic or not, You definitely have a point, right? But she's working. What do I mean by that? Tavii reminds me of Tavii, okay? And if you haven't noticed Tavii's game plan throughout baddies, she pretty much makes sure she's beefing with the most relevant people. That's how Tavii has become relevant. Okay, and some people might be like, "What are you talking about, Grape Tea?" Okay, do I gotta crack this down for y'all? All right, do we gotta break this down to the molecule?
Wait. Let me think.
Who Tavii beef with, y'all? Ivory, fan fave, DTB, fan fave, Summer, fan fave, right? Dolly and Lex, most I'll say not fan fave, fan hated, but clout, right? Clicks, engagement, and stuff like that, right? Regardless, Tavii, since she's been on Baddies Going Wild, y'all, she's going at a lot of the baddies, okay? And she's building her storylines brick by brick by brick. Tavii done called out Summer. Tavii done called out Fanta. Tavii done called out Cold Colorist now. Who else she called out? Was it Ciroc? I can't remember, y'all. We covered a lot, but she was calling out was it Stinker? No. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all remember. Tavii been calling out a lot of baddies and is pretty much setting up her storylines for chapter 3. So she's not just fighting everybody from her previous season on Baddies Gone Wild. She's gonna have some fresh new storylines of fighting people on chapter 3. You know what I mean? So but yeah. So she goes at Cold Colorist, y'all. Shout out to Baddies Positivity for the post. Ooh, Tavii speaks up on Cold Colorist bringing a weapon. Oh yeah, the taser. She tased Stinker, y'all. So Tavii says, so Lex spit and y'all get mad? Taser and bottles not worse than spit? Oh, she throwing shit at Cold Colorist. Okay, y'all can't be real. I hate spitting, because if you spit on me, it's over. But weapons are more acceptable than a spit? Ooh. Cold Colorist says, the bully gets bullied. F ya. That's a good point. Think I want to just keep fighting Summer and K-Rican and Cold Colorist. So when they bring the equalizer, don't cry now.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
I'm just saying, do I agree? No. Do I understand? Yes. Once you start looking at, I think it's because she really can't fight like that. People, I don't know, it's people pick and choose when they want to bring up size. Stinker not small. Look at Stinker next to Tesehki and Ciroc. She big like them hoes. The hell? So for her to keep trying to fight the smallest chicks on the show is weird as hell. Can we really clock that? Like, for real. Like, let's have a real, genuine conversation. Stinker's not small. Did y'all see her next to Summer? Hold on. Summer. Just her thighs. Look at Stinker thighs, y'all. Hold on. Look at this woman. Look at her thighs next to Summer. The hell? Oh, no. I don't know why they ain't jumped her. Honestly, she's protected. That's another protected person. Because when I think about it, that's actually super weird. Why the Stinker ain't got jumped yet?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Mind you, Cold Color is smaller than Summer. So just put 2 and 2 together. Okay? Just put 2 and 2 together. Okay? Yeah, nobody was complaining about Tavii and pressure spitting. They nasty too. We dragged it. Them hoes disgusting too. You know, but you got to remember, it's all about a popularity thing. For one, who don't expect that from pressure? And Tavii, nobody care about Tavii. Let's just be honest. If Summer spit, it'll be headline news. It's just certain people pick and choose. Just like it's a bigger deal with Tesehki using weapons because you supposed to be the heaviest hitter. Your hand's a weapon. look what you allegedly did to DTV. You know, look what you did to Amber, right? Split her forehead open. You know? But yeah, man. Yeah, so we got Tavii, y'all. We could possibly see Tavii. Tavii got a lot of storylines. I'm just having a brain fart right now, but I know the Grape Tea gang and the Replay gang gonna remember. We've literally been covering her go back and forth with multiple I think she called out Cash, right? I don't know. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart, but she called out a lot of people that's potentially going to be on the next season of Baddies. So she got a lot of storylines coming up. Remember, she beefing with Fanta too. She was beefing with Fanta ever since the Baddies Gone Wild season 2 auditions. Okay, and she got a little something to say. Shout out to Blakesfield's Baddies Tea for the post. Tavii explains why she called Fanta boring. To me, this doesn't really deserve an explanation because Fanta is boring. So anybody calling Fanta boring, I don't think it's real shade. It's the truth. She is. Lex saved her this season by spitting on her. Yup. Y'all, we did not care about what the hell Fanta had going on. I think she fought Pressure on a bus or something like that, but y'all even forgot about that. And that was because Pressure gave her a storyline. Pressure said something slick to her. You know what I mean? Remember she called her skin tag.
She up to my DM talking about, girl, you're not going to get on Baddies. So it's like, okay, girl. She up to my DM talking about, girl, you're not going to get on Baddies. So it's like, okay, girl. That was not the point of me saying you're boring for last season. Because last season, let's be honest, wasn't Fauna boring last season, chat? Wasn't Fauna boring last season? I made an opinion on last season. Wasn't she boring last season? Exactly. She was really boring last season. That's how the whole Fauna thing happened. And then because she hopped in my DM because she wanted to be said.
Why are y'all being specific? Fanta's been boring every season. Why do y'all talk about last season? Just like Scotty, just like it's a lot of people that just be like, you're obviously here to, you know, open your legs and sell, allegedly. Okay, because I swear it don't be making sense whatsoever. Why are you here? You're not entertaining us. You're not funny. You don't really be clocking nothing in your confessionals. It's just like you're just here.
Sensitive. I trolled her a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna troll you because I wasn't doing none of that. So I trolled her a little bit more. She hopped on live, talking about, oh yeah, I never met this girl in my life. So she up to my DM talking about, girl, you're not gonna get on Baddies. So it's like, okay, girl.
Okay, so any food, there you go. Okay, there you go. But speaking of Fanta, okay, let's talk about it. Remember, Fanta was trying to fight Lex the latest episode, but she was ducking Red, which was so weird because we've obviously seen Lex beat up old girl multiple times, right? So I don't understand why she was ducking Red. It's like she got a kick out of not giving Fanta her lick back or even a chance to get her lick back, you know? So there you go. I remember Cold Colors did throw some shade at her too, because remember Cold Colors and Lex supposed to be friends now. But I do remember in the confessional, she was like, girl, why you not fighting her? You pregnant or something? I said that was shade. Let's go. Fair use.
Nothing. Hold on. I owe you nothing. You want to fight? I don't want to fight you no more.
Lex didn't want to fight Fauna. I was so confused. Like, I'm like, is she pregnant? Why she, like, what's the circumstance?
You do. I owe you nothing. Hold on. I owe you nothing. You want to fight? I don't want to fight you no more.
Lex didn't want to fight Fauna. I was so confused. Like, I'm like, is she pregnant? Why she, like, what's
That was weird, She sounded like she was about to cry too, She was like, she was like, I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. I'm like, okay. She kind of pulled a Dolly, right? But Dolly made more sense when it came to Ivory, right? When she was like, you know, she hurt. She was on injured reserve after fighting Ivory. Ivory kept wanting her fade back, wanting her lick back, right? So I think Lex is literally just like, because obviously she's not scared of fight. We literally just saw her beat up on her like a few episodes ago. So I think she's really getting a kick out of just not letting her fight her again. You know what I mean? So Lex actually responds, y'all. Yes, this is her official Instagram. This is Lex. Okay? Lex is Brienne. She said, I don't owe a B nothing after our hawk spit on your face. Ain't no more fair ones. When I fought fair, I got maced. So at this point, I'm never finna willingly square up anymore to make nobody feel good about something I did. Nah, sit on it like I had to for seasons. Okay. Hey, I mean, she kind of hate. I mean,
Let's talk about that.
Technically, she did get maced. Now we're looking at her weird because, girl, it's years later, literally, right? Or it feels like it, but we know Baddies Africa was literally last summer, right? But yeah, it's like seasons later. It was weird. You already beat her up in between that time. You know, I get it. I guess I get it, y'all. She like, ain't no fighting fair. I'm spitting. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of that. But to me personally, I don't think she needs to blame that on the mace. I think that's just Lex being Lex, the real actual Lex, because Lex has been unhinged, to say the least, since she's been out of the big three. Since Summer left the big three, Lex has been crashing out. Lex is everything y'all complained Summer was, times 10. Yep. Lex been popping, especially in these damn baddie turned blogger things she be doing. She talking trash, she throwing shade, she jumping, she spitting, she sneaking, right? Being weird, being friends with the girl she beefing with. Is like, she moving real kind of crazy, honestly.
Exactly.
She already know what's up right now.
Exactly.
Really, she's really turned into the villain that she thought you guys were calling her when she was with Summer, but she's actually even more of a villain now. Okay? Anywho, also, remember, didn't she call out Rolly? Y'all remember that? We covered that? She actually recently called out Rolly, and Rolly responded, y'all. Shout out to Baddie Positivity for the post. Rolly responds to Big Lex. She says, it's over when I say it's over. This girl don't even know if she like men or women. Stay away from me, ostrich. Oh! Why she eat her up like that?
Bitch.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we could potentially be seeing Rolly versus Lex round 2 at the reunion. Apparently the reunion is real soon. Okay. Yeah, Lex is all over the place. Lex storylines is crazy. But let's talk about Stinker. Okay. Now I do feel as if Baddies is really missing out. Okay. And then obviously I didn't want to jump too much into the Rolly situation because I truly believe Lex go beat up Rolly. I don't like, we know what's up, y'all. Rolly gets a kick out of fighting Slim, and Summer. And she lost to Summer. So if she lost to Summer, she lost to Daisy. What y'all think Lex go do to her? Y'all saw what Lex did to Ciroc? Anywho, so let's talk about Lori. Okay, so Lori is actually one of the wild cards too when it comes to baddies. If you didn't know, she is a Now That's Zeus girl, not officially, but she is a Now That's Zeus girl. She comes over from Now That's TV. And I truly believe she will fit in perfectly with the baddies, right? She can serve the looks, and she really bangs. And she's willing to go round for round for round. On this latest episode of Baddies USA Chapter 2 that she's gonna air, that she's gonna be on tonight, she actually fights Stinker. Okay, she fights Stinkabella because she is Team Cold Colorist. She's Cold Colorist outsider. You know, everybody bringing outsiders. She's co-colorist outsider. They're friends, okay? And she brought her along. And they fight in the club. And Lori wants get back. She wants to be able to be on the reunion, okay? And she should definitely be on chapter 3, okay? My thing is, I just don't want Stinker on chapter 3, so she need a new storyline. I don't want co-colorists on chapter 3. We need all new people from different shows. Bring some new some Baddies Gone Wild girls. Bring some new the Jocelyn's Cabaret girls, right? And some new girls. Mix it in with some new girls. All right. Anyways, shout out to Baddie Positivity for the post. Let's see what Lori had to say. So Stinker said, "Thank you." Lori says, and she tags her too, because if y'all didn't know, Dolly, she called out Dolly and Lex too. Lex got kicked out the club the same night Lori snuck Stinker after she got tased by Cold Colors, and she called out Lex and she tagged them. Yeah, she tagged Lex, she tagged Stinker, and she tagged Dolly and was like, "What's up? Let me cut the check. We can bang it out." She said one-on-one fades with everybody. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. All right. I am cool with that. All right. So she said, "Sis, you ain't want that simple. You know what connected. We not finna play this game." Okay. Y'all, I don't even think this is even I don't even think this is really like a real match. Can we be honest, y'all? I really think Lori would dog walk Stinker on an even playing field. What we doing? Stinker gonna have to pull hair the whole time.
No hands though. Pull hair whole time.
Oh!
What we talking about? All right. She says, "Hi, and if anybody got a problem, we can dispute it." Okay. That's the type of energy. That's what I'm saying. We need new people on the show because we get these girls real comfortable selling cat. Okay. We get these girls real comfortable selling cat. Okay. And then look what they do. They get comfortable. They don't want to fight no more. They duck and wreck, security protecting them. They don't feel like they got to do nothing. We need to keep getting in new people, whether they, from the auditions, whether they from, Now That's TV, whatever the case may be. Okay. So they can do their thing. And I'm okay with that. And she said, she called out Lex. She called out Dolly. Like, she not duck and wreck. She won't smoke. Okay. So let's see what Stinker has to say. Okay. Let's see what Stinker had to say, because Stinker was jumping into the situation too. But okay, Lori said something too as well. She got some more posts. Let's see. Okay. She says, "And I've been in plenty places and episodes without touching anyone of y'all with cameras, without cameras. I wasn't looking for a moment. I was on that. And y'all knew it. Simple." Oh. Okay. Let's go.
If you're not gonna fight, shut your bitch ass up, bitch. And that's what it is.
Okay. Then she says, she tagged me too. "And I'm being brought up in confessionals why I don't have one." Okay. Yeah, okay. So she feel like she should have had confessionals. I feel like she should have been on the show too. Okay, she says, "I know I wasn't cast, but sheesh, Natalie, can I come defend myself? I know y'all not gonna just let people talk about me. Well, you ain't used to Zeus. This is Natalie. Natalie for sure definitely about to let them talk about you. Girl."
Bitch, calm down.
What we talking about? Okay. So this is what I was talking about, you guys. Tavii is jumping into the situation, okay? And it says, "Tavii baby speaks on the double standard with the baddies not helping Stinkerbella against outsider Lori, but help with Ciroc, chapter 1 outsider." Okay, so she clocking T. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. So she's trying to say that they didn't help Stinker versus Lori, but they did help. Okay, but they did help Biggie versus Ciroc, and it was more people. They all jumped. Huh. Okay, let's see what Tavii got to say.
And I just feel
Is that duck in a rat? But then why would y'all be more scared of Lori than, or maybe they just don't rock with Stinker the way they rock with Biggie, you know? Shout out to Zeus going bad 2.0 for the post.
Like a lot of the times people like to pick and choose. Like, why was it okay for us to jump on Ciroc when Ciroc hit Biggie? Why didn't we follow up the same way for Tinker on Lori ass? Lori's considered an outsider. So why the fuck didn't all the baddies pack her out? Why did it seem like Tinker was by herself at that moment? And for me, I definitely did go down to the floor because I was willing to fight with Tinker. But it was a lot of mayhem going on. And my brother was there and security grabbed my brother and got me the fuck up out of me. But still, I want to know, why is it a double standard? When niggas hate Tinker that much? Like, Tink what? What's Tink do? Why is it that serious? That niggas hate her so much to where her baddie sisters didn't have her back. Like, I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's confused shit like that. And I just feel...
Because y'all all be picking and choosing. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to help. Y'all pick and choose when somebody's considered an outsider or a baddie, right? Because y'all for sure swore up and down that, Ciroc was an outsider, but for some odd reason, it's weird, Tesehki's friends aren't outsiders. Y'all ain't noticed that? Lex said that. She was like, what's the difference? They're on our side. Okay? And remember, Lori called out Big Lex, and Lex has yet to say something. So we need to see what's up with that. Hold on. Tesehki, outsiders, Big Lex. Remember when she talked about it? Y'all know we find everything. Okay, let's see what this goofy got to say. This big goofy. Shout out to Baddies USA official for the post. Big Legatron defends to She-Hulk's outsiders and weigh-ins on Biggie versus Neek.
No, I don't agree with any outsiders. Period.
That's what she said the week before. Weird. That is weird, y'all. I'm telling you, it's literally two different ends of the spectrum. Y'all know how I get down. If you're a Grape Tea gang, y'all been here forever. So y'all know my program, right? I'm vegan. So that's me like, no, I don't eat meat. I do this, I do that. Then the very next week, y'all like, hey, Grape Tea, ain't you vegan? Nah. I can't let go of my bacon. Who said that? Bacon and burgers. Like, it's so weird, y'all. This was literally a week apart. I don't do outsiders.
No, I don't agree with any outsiders. Period.
Okay, so look what she says now.
And the difference with Tesehki's outsiders are Tesehki knows them. They're not just random bitches like the other bitch bringing in randoms, and they're on our side. They're not against us. They're with us. That's the difference. Now, we did hear that Ciroc and Biggie had a little off-camera kumbaya, I guess. That was...
Bro, she got all the excuses in the book. Y'all, is y'all like...
Shut up, bitch.
All right. So they got excuses. So I see where Tavii's coming from. She like, okay, we jump in for this outsider, but this outsider is bad. And so she confused. If you know a damn cast member is confused, what you think we gonna be like? We just watching on the outside, right?
Like, a lot of the times people like to pick and choose. Like, why was it okay for us to jump on Ciroc when Ciroc hit Biggie? Why didn't we follow up the same way for Tinker on Lori ass. Lori's considered an outsider. So why the fuck didn't all the baddies pack her out? Why did it seem like Tinka was by herself at that moment? And for me, I definitely did go down to the floor because I was willing to fight with Tinka. But it was a lot of mayhem going on. And my brother was there and security grabbed my brother and got me the fuck up out of me. But still, I want to know, why is it a double standard? When niggas hate Tinka that much? Like, Tink what? What's Tink do? Why is it that serious? That niggas hate her so much to where her baddie sisters didn't have her back. Like, I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's confusing shit like that. And
so there you go, y'all. Like, it's just a lot of picking and choosing going on. So y'all know Tavii is nosy as hell, right? Y'all know Tavii is nosy as hell. So now she got to talk about the situation between Cash and Tavii, right? No, my bad. I'm talking about Cash and Tavii because she beefing with Cash too. You see, she be speaking on so much beef, y'all, and other people's situations. I be getting them mixed up. Okay, so Cash and Tavii got a beef, right? But anyways, now she's speaking on the Ciroc and Tesehki situation, where I feel as if they both was duck and wreck. Okay, they was both duck and wreck. They didn't want to fight each other, but it was strange that Tesehki put on them rings once again after already fighting Ciroc with rings before, right? But she's this heavy hitter. She's tough. She's all this. And it's weird because the unstable creatures, the She-Hulks, they keep complaining about Ciroc pulling hair, but they're quiet about Tesehki fighting her with rings. Y'all weird. Okay? Anywho, shout out to Baddies USA official for the post. Tavii gives her opinion on why Ciroc and Tesehki didn't fight. Feels like they were being strategic.
Tesehki ducked Ciroc. I don't think Tesehki ducked Ciroc. I felt like in that moment, and I don't like the big Ciroc, but I felt like in that moment, they both did exactly what they felt like was right. Like, everybody can say, Ciroc hit Mariah, so Tesehki should have kept running up on Ciroc. And niggas could say, Tesehki hit Ciroc, and now it's Ciroc's turn to run up. Maybe Ciroc in her head didn't want to run up. She didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like neither one of them is pussy. Like, I like Tesehki way more. Tesehki is my sis. Been around both of them, and you can tell both of them is street girls and none of them pussy. So whatever they had going on in that moment, they probably was, I don't know, it probably was strategizing. I can't figure out why neither one of them didn't, you know what I mean? And I can speak for myself, because sometimes in that moment, if Tesehki would have hit me, my head, I get crazy, I would have attacked. And that's how I fuck up sometimes, because I would have been so mad, I would have attacked, I probably would have cheated. So both of them was standing back and they was, why did Tesehki duck Ciroc? I don't think Tesehki ducked Ciroc. I felt like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's hard to watch baddies without using your brain. What do I mean by that? Because they're all hypocrites. They all contradict themselves, right? Because you listen to Tavii, right, about what she'll do and what she'll do and what she'll say and all that. But we literally saw her literally get in a whole sleeper hold, right, by a chokehold by Ivory, right, and clearly didn't do nothing. Wasn't gonna do nothing until the fans, pushed the situation, right, and we had to wait multiple seasons for them to even fight, right? So she like, oh yeah, to do this, and I would have did this, and I would have. No, you wouldn't have. We seen it. The
12, 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have they been changed in any way according based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Y'all crazy. So Tesehki, everybody sits all of a sudden. Exactly. How is she your bruh? These girls are not friends. Okay. All right. What we talking about? None of these people are friends whatsoever. Okay? Strategic is the new word for duck and wreck. Oh! I just thought about, and that's actually a good point. We were being strategic.
do it every time. You love to pick and choose. You always duck and wreck. Bitch, I'm on it. I seen you.
Y'all play way too many games, bro. I'm tired of y'all. Okay? So speaking of her, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the rings, y'all. Where the Tesehki fans at? Because we love to troll y'all. Y'all get so damn mad, and we love it. We never go stop. Okay? Shout out to Baddies USA official for the post. She's still lying. Okay? This is the person. This is where you realize that Tesehki, okay? That Tesehki is a Malone. Okay? She raised Krishan. She claims that. Okay? So they're the same person. She's going to keep lying. Right? All right. As much as y'all drag Lex, right? And as much as she lied, because she keep lying, I will give her somewhat credit, and it's hard to give her credit because she was exposed more so than coming out and being honest. But regardless, she still came out and said, yeah, I really didn't do a real Colgate commercial and blah, 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 right? So you were exposed. It's time to tell the truth, right? Right? Ciroc came out and said, you know what, y'all? I did lie about Amber beating up Tesehki. I didn't see it. I just don't like Tesehki. I don't care, blah, 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 right? So when you can admit that you lying, you cap it, like, come on, you know what I mean? Tesehki has not got off that heel. That for one, she did not set up a Biggie, okay? Right? She keeps saying that. And then she keep lying saying that Ciroc hung out with Biggie before when it's on video, right? That she hung out with Ciroc after y'all beat her up. After y'all jumped up on her, Neek and all that. You know what I mean? You was holding her while Neek was punching her. That's a jump. Yep. Tesehki yep. That's the narrative I'm pushing now, y'all. That's what I saw. I saw Neek firing off, windmilling on Biggie while Tesehki was holding her. That's not a jump? Is that not a jump? We see that in wrestling all the time. If this was a wrestling match, if this was a movie or whatever, if this wasn't baddies, y'all, that wouldn't count as a jump? Hold on. Wait. Wrestler. Oh. Other. Come on. Hopefully okay. Dang. I was looking for something specific, but I can't find it because it's too specific. But it's this thing where the wrestlers, they'll be like holding each other, and then the other one is like slapping the other one on their chest or doing like little punches and stuff like that. So you trying to tell me, right? Tesehki holding Biggie from the back while the other girl is punching her. That's not a jump? While she holding her hands? Yo, I don't care what nobody say. She jumped her. Biggie was jumped. Biggie was jumped. All right. But yeah. So she lied about that, right? And then now, y'all, she lying about the rings. When we saw it, and the security said, take off your rings. Like, what? Like, why did she keep lying? She had on rings when she fought Ciroc the first time, too. But this y'all fade. This y'all fade. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This has been a horrible season for Tesehki. For the Tesehki fans, y'all windmilling. Y'all ain't got a lot. Ooh, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Because y'all make it seem like she picture perfect. She got integrity. She mature. She ain't gotta fight. No, she just as bad as everybody else. But she actually is one of the worst baddies. Yup. Argue with your mama. One of the worst baddies of all time because she don't want to do her job. Yup. She's a heavy hitter, so-called, but don't want to work. She's actually said this. Y'all actually say this. She don't have to fight. She proved herself. She's the queen. You got to go through this person and that person to fight. You know what I mean? It's all this weird stuff. I'm like, okay, she can go home then. I don't get it. And then why y'all heavy hitter don't want to fight nobody? She'll chase Summer around. I'm surprised she didn't fight TT. We saw you start fighting somebody smaller. I'm actually surprised. You know? But any fool, she'll fight Amber. She'll fight Summer. She'll fight Jelly Bean. She'll fight TT. Right? She'll fight DTB. Yup. She won't fight Ivy. She won't fight she won't fight J.O. She'll be y'all friend. That's my sister. Any fool. Let's look at her line again. So it says, Tesehki addresses fans saying she put rings on to fight Ciroc. Walked in wearing no rings. Photo shoot before scene wearing rings. Let's go.
Do a scene and you don't know, you about to fight. You're going to dress like how you dress. Like me, I wear jewelry. I wear jewelry all the time. That's a part of my outfit. So if you decide to come and attack me, what do you expect? What is wrong with y'all? If you go and look at my pictures before we even got taken from our hotels to go on set, go look at all my pictures. Tesehki Forever, my fan page, she posted it. You can see I wear all my jewelry. You got my necklace on, you got my rings on. All of that is on. What is wrong with y'all? The moment I start feeling like something's ready to get crazy, I will take my rings off. If I have enough time to see that, okay, peep the scenery, shit is going weird, let me take off my jewelry. If I don't have time, then bitch, then I don't have time. You just gonna get what you get, And then when I peep that things is chill and ain't nothing going on, I'm gonna put my jewelry back on. If that's how I walked in, I'm going like what is wrong with you? I literally wore all my jewelry today. Go look at the page. It's called taking your jewelry off because you peep a vibe, and then you peep a vibe wasn't even what you thought. Put your shit back on, bitch. Y'all never heard of editing? Just to get it together or forget it forever. Y'all, you're told that you just about to come and do a scene and you don't know, you're about to fight. You're gonna dress like how you dress. Like me, I wear jewelry.
Y'all, the Malones just be rambling. So if you don't understand what she's saying, oh no, I had my jewelry on, right? But when I got there, I took it off because everything said calm, right? So, no, I took it off, thinking that it's going to be, beef or something like that, but it was cool, right? Everything was cool. So I put it back on and then it popped off and you get what you get.
Just a lie. Like, look at how quick she lied.
So y'all know we always got the tea, right? So where's that post showing showing Tesehki hand? So from the looks of it, girl, you put your rings on knowing that stuff was gonna pop off. Because unless they was out there standing around for 3 hours, which I doubt, right? It looked like as soon as Mariah and Tesehki walked in, Ciroc snuck Mariah. So, and remember she turned around, okay? I think that's when she put them on, okay? Here we go. The Tesehki lovers. The hate train is weird. Tesehki never needed rings to do damage. Well, why did she have rings on both times she got into an altercation with Ciroc? Y'all must have never seen the other season she's been on. Thank you. Somebody with a brain. We saw, and she never fought a Ciroc before. Oh! Why they eat her up like that, y'all?
That's crazy.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Clock it.
Ate her up. Y'all never seen, Ciroc was never on any of these other, what we talking about? Why are you talking about irrelevant stuff? Okay? she cannot just admit that, bruh, that loss to Ciroc is eating her alive. Now, hear me out, y'all. Y'all know that, obviously, Tesehki has been fighting with rings, right? She's been attacking Ciroc with rings, right? Now, Lex actually, I wouldn't even say duck and wreck. I really would say that she's being nice about E.T. She's been throwing shade at E.T. for over, a few weeks now? Maybe a couple months now, because episodes go so fast. She's been throwing shade at E.T., right? Specifically over Dog, okay? And now over TT. And, everybody's making a big deal about Tesehki using rings, right? Well, allegedly, Lex was hitting people with her bangle, okay? And E.T. spills this tea, so we're definitely going to see Lex versus E.T. E.T. about to get dog walked too. I don't know why y'all be overhyping E.T. Y'all overhype E.T. because she fought Tesehki and Lex. I mean, Tesehki and Krishan, and y'all used her to boost their hit list, right? Their resume, all right? Because once you take her away, which is crazy because even with her, it's horrible. Like, E.T. can't fight. Argue with your mama. I said what I said. What we talking about? You take her away, Krishan fought Slim, Slap DJ Sky, and she fought Persuasion and Low London, aka nobody.
Exactly. She already knows what's up right now. Exactly.
Okay, so she throwing shade at Lex, talking about Lex using weapons too. Ooh. Shout out to Reality TV going bad tea for the post. E.T. says Big Lex had a bangle in her hand during the spit scene with Fanta. Says security took the bangle from Lex, which resulted in Big Lex spitting on Fanta instead of running the fade. Oh! So she was trying to hit her with a weapon. That's a bad look for Lex, man. Lex been wild. But y'all said she was, y'all always blame Summer. I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, y'all was blaming Summer the whole time. It was whole time she was covering up for Lex. She was taking the criticism, right? Right? She was taking the whips and lashes. The whole time, Lex worse than Summer. I'm laughing. Ha ha.
No. Fuck no. You gotta say it. You won it.
Lex so pretty. Lex is so mature. She classy. I can't wait for the big three to break up. She's so much better than them. They dirty. Whole time she eating cat and eating summer cat and spitting on people and sneaking and jumping and trying to hit people with bangles, y'all. Oh, this crazy. Let's go.
I don't know if y'all seen that. When Lex said, no, I don't want to fight, she had a bangle.
And allegedly sleeping with Lemmy. That's what Tommy said. Woo!
Her hand. And that wasn't the
you
first
talking about when
I gotta go rewatch it.
You talking about when she had on all that black on?
Yeah, but that wasn't the first time. When she hog spit on Lex, before she hog spit on Lex, she had a bangle in her hand. Security took the bangle out of her hand, is what made her spit on Fauna.
Right.
At Fauna, if they would have let her keep the bangle.
Right.
So Big Lex would have fought Fauna if she still had the bangle in her hand.
I don't know if she would have fought her, but she probably would have hit it with that motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't see how they can let y'all come with weapons on set though.
For ATV riding and in the dirt, she had a bangle. And then I don't know if y'all seen that. When Lex said,
man, baddies out here fighting dirty. Y'all going to jail. Somebody going to jail soon. Y'all tripping.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
Y'all doing way too much.
These bitches is going to jail and I'm not going with them.
Yeah. You said let Lex tell it. She ain't got no issue with ET all of a sudden. Well, she might have an issue now. I'm just saying, because this is kind of messy. We ain't heard of this. She spit on her 3-4 episodes ago. Yeah, it's been at least a few episodes, right? So why is she just now saying something? And then she says this after Lex says she ain't got an issue with ET. ET need that check, that's why. She gonna get more money fighting Lex. All right, allegedly. Okay. Any fool. Speaking of Lex, we got Tesehki and Lex, y'all getting ready for their fight. We seen Lex training and practicing with Clarissa. Now we get to see Tesehki. All right, how y'all think she looking good? All right, Tesehki shows off her hard work and dedication in the gym, practicing for her boxing match against Big Legatron. Y'all, I don't think this is real, but hey, we go watch it, okay? But ain't nobody falling for this. All right, let's go. Shout out to All Things Baddies USA for the post. Oh no, we can't do the music. Why do you always gotta do the music? So we gotta mute it, but we get to see. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not taking it. Y'all, how many rounds is it? How many minutes? I'm looking at this like Zenith and Krishan fight. That's how I'm looking at it, y'all. You know why it's a big indicator too? It's because they got Ray J and Orlando Brown fighting, y'all. Ain't nobody taking this seriously. Y'all falling for this? This is not what the fans want to see, okay? To me personally. Now, what I don't like about it is for either side, just to be fair. For the Lex fans and for the Tesehki fans, y'all know they're going to drag it, right? Oh, they won. You know, Lex won in the boxing match. Tesehki won. And we going to be like, come on, y'all. It's not organic, you know?
This is just not organic to me, you know? It's not, you know what I mean?
What we doing, y'all? She don't even look like she taking this seriously. All right, so look, they dropped the official trailer, y'all. We are less than a week away. The fights are next Saturday, okay? It's on Saturday. Shout out to All Things Baddies USA and Zeus for the post. We got Big Legatron versus Tesehki. We got Gay J versus Orlando Brown. Y'all know he crazy. And then they got the security guards too. They got the big security guards fighting too. Okay. And this is at Clarissa Shields' fight in Atlanta. It's gonna be popping. Let's go. Fair use.
Tesehki, I'm beating your ass. I ain't taking no L's. I heard you like bitches. I'm gonna make you my bitch.
Oh, motherfucking algebra ass nigga.
You need dick and balls.
They call it po ass nigga.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to save you, not your sister. Now it's time to really be
See,
a
me
bitch.
and your mama go back. It's real cool.
It's up and it's stuck. Hit you with that good juice, baby, yo.
Bitch, you a grizzly nigga? Strike the fuck up.
Lex versus Tesehki. Ray J versus Orlando Brown.
Pussy niggas get fucked.
I'm gonna show y'all who the real eater is. I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
Clarissa Shields versus K. Scott Undercard. Saturday, August 15th. Live only on Zeus.
Oh, nigga. No. 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 Nigga.
No! I'm not. No!
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
This is pure comedy, y'all. But it's people in the comments, like, you know, they loving it. Now, some comments they got to be Grape Tea game because a lot of people ain't buying it either. But of course, you know, the masses, not the Grape Tea gang, not the replay gang, we're a minority. But the masses is eating this up like it's real, right? Let's see the comments real quick. The way Tesehki throwing them jabs, she definitely win it. I don't care. Lex, girl, run. This is the people that you pray for. Team Tesehki. But I just know Sis gonna be out of breath by round 2. They eating it up, y'all. Thank you. Somebody with a brain. This will be a stage comedy show like the Natalie and Tommy fight. Duh. Especially with Ray J and Orlando Brown. This is a money grab for the Zeus fans that think this will be a real fight. I'm still gonna watch though. We don't even need to watch it. We don't even need to read any more comments. We don't even need to read any more comments. They ate. Okay. Okay. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. I will keep you guys updated.